Hi Libra, welcome to the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces for September 17th, 2024. Full moons close out cycles. This is a pretty important one because it gives you kind of the direction and the inkling of what's going to happen to you in the next 2.5 years. So pay attention. The direction that this reading is going in is number one, events. It is great achievements, which is the banquet table, but it did come up reversed. And so I'm going to summarize from the book, from the Oracle book, the meaning of this. I don't have it memorized. I don't want to have it memorized. But this card reversed indicates some difficulty around a career or personal pursuit. There can be a delay in getting what you want, or the result that you seek may be unavailable at this time. Either way, you are frustrated about how much effort you're putting into a project that seems to be going nowhere. So this is indicating that it's time to step back and take a break, take a fresh look at the outcome you desire and the process you're taking to get there. Reevaluate the path you've been on. It may be necessary to make new plans or try new techniques. In fact, it may be even necessary to choose an entirely new direction. So that's what you can look forward to in the next 2.5 years. But I don't necessarily think that's negative. If something's not working, you get the opportunity to try out something new. And I think that livens up the party. But I have a lot of fives in my name, so that is change, and I guess it's just par for the course for me. The first card is, the first set of cards rather, is where you find yourself at the time of the full moon, or if you are actively, consciously changing things or ending a cycle, you're going to find that here in this set of cards. The second set is you and what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're doing, how you're behaving. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. And the last set of cards is the outcome, probable outcome, because when we're forewarned, when we're forearmed, we're forewarned, meaning that, we can make changes, but some things we're meant to experience, always for our growth, though it may not always seem like it at the time. All right, let's see what's going on here. You have a lot of air energy, the Six of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords. That's very mental energy. You are comfortable in this energy because Libra is air. And, okay, let's get started. Six of Swords is kind of resigning yourself to that's the way it is not different, let's move on. And that's exactly what the Great Achievements card reversed is saying. The interesting thing, though, is that you're doing it with allies, the Three of Wands, which is the Sun in Mars. I'm sorry, the Sun in Aries. And that kind of is like living out loud, right? It's very determined, but it is also kind of looking out, it's testing out situations. You're sending your ships out there, you're waiting for replies, seeing how somebody's going to take it, how well it's received, how you can tweak it, and it can be things that, like people or situations or workshops or self-help books or books that can kind of give you an edge over the competition. So it's a really good card to test things out on. 3 is a creative number, so you can be highly creative, and trying to kind of, with that 6 there, bring balance to a situation that may have been very difficult, coming from the 5 of Swords, which is really like something hard won, or you may have gotten what you want, but it may have not been the way you wanted it. So the Six of Swords is kind of leaving that energy, looking at things from a more calmer perspective, and again resigning yourself to, yeah, that's the way it is. Let me try something new then. I'm going to pull another card for that. Yeah, nice. The Magician. So there's initiative there. There's inspired energy. There's new vision, new concepts, originality. That's nice. There's some originality there, and really kind of focusing in on making changes, moving in new directions, manifesting something different. It's initiative, right? It's inspired energy. It's a singular sensation. It's number one. So there lies the originality in things. And you do have new ideas here. You do have something new that you want to get started on or test out. And the decisions that you make should be weighed upon that original vision and concept that you have. And that will help to kind of sorry for that. And you can really manifest the ideas that you are considering. With the Magician card, you have that focus. There are decisions that you're going to need to make here with this second set of cards. The Two of Swords is the need to make decisions. It's the Moon in Libra, and Libra weighs both sides of and can see both sides of a situation, therefore making it a little more difficult for her to make decisions. But this card is saying make the decision. No matter what, you will always have challenges and rewards. But both faculties have to be involved here, both the mental faculty and the emotional one. You can't negate one or the other in this decision making. However, I do see a no answer here, that you will give a no answer, and that's the Hierophant. This can be towards large organizations. It can be towards tradition. Sometimes it's marriage, but I don't really see that here. I think it's more project work related kind of energy for me. But you may have to get permissions. You may have to fill out paperwork. It's that kind of energy. It's very traditional. Oh, you have two twos. So that is definitely duality, this or that, yes or no. Two of Pentacles is multitasking. So you may have to juggle a couple of situations, or maybe you're trying out a couple of different things to make this decision. But I do know that you will give one no answer for sure, because that Hierophant is my no card. It is associated with Taurus, so it's working very hard towards something, but it is making that kind of decision of no. And again, maybe it's because you get a no answer for permissions or something like that. The outcome is the Four of Cups and the Queen of Swords. The Four of Cups is you're being offered something new. Fill it up with what you want. That's this very discontented energy. It's dissatisfied. Even our arms are closed, not willing to accept something new. But something new is coming in, and this is kind of coming in out of the blue, and it's saying, fill it up with what you want then. If you're so dissatisfied, so unhappy, fill it up with what you want. And you can have very discerning tastes here, very critical eye, critical mind. This is the Virgo card for me, but it's somebody with a critical thinking. They can also have a critical tongue too. They can be quite difficult. This may be somebody that you're dealing with, or it could be a romantic situation, because we are dealing with the energy of emotion and the heart. So sometimes this is the marriage card. So you may even say no to marriage. Somebody proposes, you're saying no, or you're weighing out the options. But that doesn't have to be. It really does feel kind of work related to me. And the Queen of Swords can have a critical mind, and sometimes that's not a bad thing. What do I want to fill it up with, right? What do I want? What do I really, really, really want? And that's the Queen of Swords. And so she can cut situations and people off. I'll tell you what she wants. She wants emotional happiness. She wants some joy in her life. This is the card of faith, but it's the pot of gold under the, at the end of the rainbow. It's Mars and Pisces, so it's also a bit of downtime. Like, I want to enjoy life. I don't want it to be all work. I want to enjoy life, and I want to enjoy life with my family or my friends. I want a happy life. I want happiness in life, but I want joy in it. Mars and Pisces. Mars is that go, 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 and Pisces is kind of like the slacker of the signs. Not in a negative way, but Pisces has been through the entire zodiac, and they're like, I'm done. I'm done with trying too hard, or, overwork or striving. In this life, I want to enjoy it. I want to have some joy in my life. So it can be sometimes shirking your responsibilities, but that's nothing a Queen of Swords would do. I think she takes her responsibilities terribly, terribly serious. What does Spirit want you to know? You have wisdom. Act with wisdom and people will respect you. And I think that a Queen of Swords can do that with critical thinking, as long as she's not overly critical, as long as it's not going too far. And again, this could be a female that maybe you propose. Maybe you're deciding, do I want her, do I don't want her? Do I want to spend the rest of my life with her? If you do, you probably will have a very nice life. You probably find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But don't forget the Two of Swords. Everything, 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 no matter what you decide, has both challenge and reward. So it's not all happy days, right? Life is struggle. It's the good and the bad, right? Okay. I hope this has been helpful. I'll return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. And until then, take good care. Bye for now.